for first place in the Big Ten. It's a top 10 game. Nothing stops Ram. Also an interesting matchup on the wing. Addie Dan Jensen, in her second year, said that her team did not skip a beat. They has matchup advantage size-wise with Stolke's height, and Hayden spins it off, and this will scare, and her length forces a turnover. Here's Kiki Rice, and a traffic, and Dugalich fresh off the bench and into the book.
Punched it, maybe got to the line. She dished it for an easy one.
Well, two of the most unselfish teams we'll see in all college basketball. We're watching here, and Betts pays it off in the low block. Are involved.
There's no question. It's very difficult to referee inside, and that's what you really want to see. Stremlo, Iowa's bench was very good. One of the things they're going to have to see again today in order to compete with UCLA.
And Ledger Walker to the paint again. We talked about the sub that Corey Close made for size, getting Dugalich in there, and then she runs the break like Kiki Rice.
And she coaches looking at this UCLA Bruins roster. She's one of them.
And a pull-up pop for Stremlo to get one back for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, good energy from
Hayden on the bench, the top scorer. It's Hayes and Stolke in the front court for Iowa. And off the pocket pass, Stolke puts it away. Their goal is under 12. And through the back door, nobody home. Stremlo thought Wright was going.
You realize UCLA in this matchup wants to get in the lane, either off the bounce or inside as Kiki drills it. But won't drop.
Didn't score in the USC game the other day as Dugalich has a beautiful move.
Yeah, she was able to put Stolke in this.
And a quick touch for Hayes, back in the hands of Stremlo. Shovels it, extra one, deal, 3-ball. And one in. Wright backs it out. Another late shot clock for Iowa. Freshman on freshman, and back.
San Jose State, and then Sienna wears number 16 for her mama, who was a volleyball player.
Open court, chit chat, right. Coastin for the easy two. 1 through 4. Usually they're outmatching you with their length, and of course at this spot with Betts at 6'7", hasn't gotten going yet. Neepkins at 47% from 3 on the year.
And in her career.
Tapped away and Stickins. That's why Kylie Fierbach, best defender for Iowa, checks her. Fighting through a screen, here is Neepkins. And her first one's a miss.
It's 14.9 rebounds per 40.
End of the clock, Stolke can't hit. And that brings an end to the first quarter here at Pauley Pavilion in Westwood.
That Oregon, part of the #1 ranked recruiting class in the nation, seems like forever ago.
End of the shot clock. Wright had to heave it, and it goes back to the Bruins.
Well, and I think
and the pass goes out of bounds. So give and take for Kylie Fierbach.
Well, and those are the type that you have got.
The top scorer for Iowa, still scoreless. Into the post. Here's Stolke. No dribble and a foul.
Nate out of Cedar Rapids. Just basketball crazy at Iowa. It is so cool to see.
1.5 minutes that they've held UCLA scoreless down on this end. Ledger Walker got the Bruins going early in another drive. Wright had her on her hip, and it taps out to Rice. She looks to run the break, keeps it herself, coast to coast.
Slasher.
Oh, good pass. Fierbach flashing off the Hayden feed, and back to the Bruins. Plus 10 against the Hawkeyes. So the Bruins are right now, and Betts can't handle the pass. And it does. It just cost you a timeout. No set amount of appeals. There's Ledger Walker stepping into one.
Charlize Ledger Walker. Time they have gone 17-3 in Big Ten games.
Stolke, same move. This one and one. Just 3 points UCLA's defense is allowed in this quarter. Into Betts, working on Hayden. Spinning and finish.
That one easily.
How about that bounce?
Go home ball.
Too good for your home?
You know you want to go to sleep?
Illinois kept that game close with Betts dealing with the foul trouble. One of the few teams that has done that. Hayden still scoreless.
Another rule book upgrade that to a flagrant one, and Kiki Rice, who's an outstanding foul shooter, such a big part of her game. 9.8%.
When she's that good, you get it down to the 10th of percentage. Not just 89. Tana Stolke, who's on the bench with foul trouble for Iowa. Lauren Betts with 2 first half fouls for UCLA. And Hawkes sweeps in for 2 more. Iowa in the quarter, just 5 points. 5.5 minutes in. And Kiki Rice back to the rim.
But their defense has been stellar.
And still haven't allowed Hayden to get loose. Chit chat right, knocks it down. Call that she didn't like. She had to walk down the side of the bench.
What would you put in that thought bubble, Connor?
Duke 3. That's her thought bubble right now. Yes.
Good.
At least 9 first half turnovers for Iowa. 8 field goals knocked down. Duke can't make it back to back. Stremlo with a hustle. And more good positioning for UCLA in this first half. And Betts travels. Not here, and Neepkins with the rebound and a numbers advantage. Hawkes attacks, leaves it, and an offensive foul. Maybe with that in mind, getting a little more offense on the floor. Houston from out deep, cashes that in. Her first 3, she was 0 for 5 before that. And Neepkins on the take, off the window, it pops out back to the Hawkeyes. Foul trouble down, it's out of necessity again today. As the clock gets late on Stremlo. Down to 4. She finds a pocket and finds 2.
Of defense.
The Neepkins leaves it. Sienna Betts to the strong hand.
Nice. That can step up at any moment.
Let the starting backcourt, Rice and Ledger Walker with 8. Duke off the bench with 10. And here comes the screen from Betts. 4 on the clock. Ledger Walker loses it. Fierbach hands on. Neepkins at the end of the half. She knocks it down for a long stretch in that second quarter. UCLA starts with the ball in a game for first place in the Big Ten, and second half begins with Rice off the glass.
Corey close.
In the mid-range, she misses, but Stolke pulls it in. Addie Deal short, and Ledger Walker has it for you.
He wants to get out after having to sit for a lot of that second quarter.
When it turns out she actually didn't have to. What about that move for Hayden?
A little show and go. Post player that she's ever recruited to Iowa.
They let that contact ride in the post. Hayden fell down. That's out to the perimeter. And the deep 2 leads to a foul.
UCLA record. But Hayden got her on that possession.
And that was half the yo-yo move, and this a ball fake that gets her free.
Well, that time,
starting to roll.
Well, get some touches for Ava Hayden down on the block, and it's working here early.
Rice on a strong take. She's good with her left. An awakening for Hayden. UCLA back in control up 11. Back to Betts. Posts grinding away down there.
Okay, how much fun is this?
The 6 plus 1, and 1 more coming for Hayden in the second half. Grace Sullivan at Northwestern. Double-digit score, but has turned it up to 21 this year. And another drive for Ledger Walker. Plenty of bounce on this Sunday at Pauley. Hayden can hit those, and she does. On a real heater since halftime.
Well,
0 for 5 from the floor today, 0 for 8 since coming west. Duke in tight for the Bruins. Iowa in this game in the controls. Passed on the 3. Out for a Stremlo triple. The Betts backs her way in on Hayes and 1.
as well. But for UCLA, they will have 5 or 6.
And Hayden with the fouls. And in tight for Houston. Into a triple team. Out for a Fierbach 3 that would not sit down for her. Quick entry, Duke, shoulder fake, and 2 more.
Yeah, that is
huge advocate for the sport and her team.
well, and just the standard of excellence of they are trying to win a national championship.
Bilic is called for the foul on the Blaney drive. Tegan Mulaney rims out the first.
Right now on the floor, 6'7" Betts, 6'4" Dugalich. Bilic 6'3" at the guard.
Part of the Final Four run last year for UCLA. Hawkes got to the left, and that's a foul on Betts.
On people, but what's a really easy call for an official is when you extend the arm. And so everything you...
Dugalich has been excellent both ends of the floor today. And she's got the on-ball pressure on Stremlo. Hayden from that elbow. After a scoreless first half. And as Iowa down by 17. Mid-range, Neepkin short. A rare miss, and at the end, foul trouble, no points. And then it broke out with 14 third-quarter points. One foul away from a DQ, and Hawkes attacks the rim.
Sonia Citron comp, a good comparison for Hawkes, and she thought that that was the Notre Dame guard who, as a rookie last year with the Mystics, lit it up.
Hayden.
I think with Citron, it's because there were other players that had the headlines, and she could have probably on a different team to carry that kind of load.
But here she is with 7 McDonald's All-Americans, scoring 15 a game. It's the foul in the post on Houston. Rice sweeps on the cross. Probing, and out to Dugalich. And a drive cut off, the re-attack for Hawkes. And family.
Your mom and dad have to be so proud, right?
And a couple at the line for him. Muse right with her. Iowa with just 3 threes today, and it's Feuerbach drawing the foul on the attack. At 8 Eastern on Fox. One big power dribble, and Stokey snuggles it home. That squirts out for a 3 for Stremlo. Ice cold from 3 today. 3 of 17 for the Hawkeyes. And this one goes.
They have capable three-point shooters. Chit Chat and Stremlo are going to need to get hot.
All right, now the three-point shooting is going for UCLA. And good defense for Hawkes. It's a 2-on-1. Neepkins is up ahead. No, that's a professional / get your jersey retired type company that she's in. And that's...
in D.C. area. Join the UCLA Bruins. What a career she has had so far.
Neepkins rings it up.
Minute.
Plus minus on the speech for Corey Close is 8. And that stops the run with Hannah Stokey. Oh, nice tap for Wright. And a give for Hayden to put it home.
Yeah, really nice job. I mean, they certainly look like they're, at all cylinders now.
Addie Deal has her first points out west.
The week and nifty little move in the paint.
Turn around from all levels. Neepkins can get you. They're going to be hanging around the top of the Big Ten for a while with this group. Betts in tight, 2 more.
Wow, and Lauren Betts, like all parts of my game, it's going to make me extremely dangerous.
Oh, Dugalich can do no wrong today.
It is playing in the W.
She grabbed her back, almost as if to say, I put the team on my back today.
I think it might have been.
After we went inside the huddle. Sienna Betts showing a little step back. Rice an offensive rebound.
These moments matter. Hey, that's great ball pressure. You're making a difference.
Oh, Rice does a full 360, everything but. And for Hawkeye, 9 and 2. A little runner from Houston, and the rebound for Village.
Boy, life in the big and turn this into a UCLA route.
They're now line 56-20.